Good morning. The hip hop Republican. But don't tell nobody I'm a Republican. I'm rocking the Harriet Tubman today, guys. I freed 1,000 slaves. I would have freed 1,000 more if they only knew they were slaves. So we're on day 2 of our presidential 10-day detox. And so yesterday we have the Kansas City Chiefs have their championship parade and people start shooting, and a radio star from Kansas City was gunned down, a young lady, which is terrible. And we got too many shootings in this city. We got too many shootings in this country. We need a president. We need a president that can come to the microphone and lead the nation. We need a president that has feelings, that doesn't have so many personal problems, that they can dig into, be a part of America, be a part of America Main Street. This morning, I'm watching CNN, and they're at another Donald Trump trial in Manhattan. And then Joe Biden, everybody's trying to prove that Joe Biden is mentally competent. But as Americans, we got bigger issues, and we need a president to lead and use the presidential voice, use the presidential pulpit. There was also shootings in Atlanta yesterday, and we need a president. You can't deny it. And isn't it crazy how today is February 15th, right? And it's been probably a little over 3 weeks since the New Hampshire primary. And it's just a slow drag until South Carolina vote. Republicans in South Carolina vote February 24th, Saturday. And there's a higher power out there, obviously. How do we know, Darius, Mr. Hip Hop Republican, that there's a higher power? Well, if you look at, let's take, for example, Congress. Congress is passing a bill, a foreign aid bill, which passed the Senate but didn't include anything for the border. And it's going to the House, and it's what they say, dead on arrival, DOA. And things have changed, because usually if there's some money for like Israel, who are committing genocide against the Palestinian people in Gaza, usually in regular circumstances, if there's money for Israel in Congress, because the Israel super PAC spent so much money, then it goes right through. But right now we have an Israel package stalled in the House. So there's a reason for that. It's a reason why we're at February 15th and only 3 states have voted. And it's like, it's slowly dragging. It's slowly dragging. The media, they've already conceded that it's going to be Donald Trump and Joe Biden, Donald Trump and Joe Biden. And neither one are having a spectacular February. Like with Donald Trump, he tries, he says outrageous things, and the media runs with it. He knows that's what they do. Oh, we're not going to fund NATO. Oh, Putin go invade NATO countries. And that's not what we need from a president. We need a president who's ready to be a world leader. Africa. We haven't had a president visit Africa in a decade. That's not good enough. We haven't had a president visit Africa since Barack Obama went to Nelson Mandela's funeral. You see China President Xi going to Africa. You see Putin going to Africa. And you see the two candidates, they're not very comfortable around people of color. That's just the bottom line. They're not comfortable around black men unless the black men are smooching their booties. You know, they're not comfortable around Spanish, you know. In America, we need a president that is going to represent us on the world stage, return our stature in Africa, return our stature in the Caribbean, return our stature in South America, return our stature in Asia. That's what type of president we need. You know, we need a president that's ready to be a world leader, a president who is going to say, Israel, you're not going to get another dime to be bombing defenseless people, 1.5 million defenseless people. You're not going to get a dime unless you stop it. Bottom line. That's what type of, we need a president that's going to be a world leader. And we don't have that in our current president. We don't have that in our presidential candidates. We need a president that's going to say, God bless America. One nation under God. In God we trust. You know, our children aren't target practice. If you go into a club at night to enjoy yourself, you shouldn't be carrying a gun. That's not what clubs are for. Clubs are for enjoying yourself, not for target practice. Our children are not for target practice. Your family is not for target practice. You know? We're America. We're supposed to be God's country. We're supposed to be God's voice in the world. And in the last decade, and the last couple of presidents, we've lost that stature. And we need to get it back. So everybody enjoy your day 2 of the Presidential Detox. And let's shake some things up. And get us a president that we can be proud of. Assalamu alaikum.